Good morning. It is just before 8 on the homestead. Getting ready to get my coffee and let me turn this, log into work. Oh, such glare back there. It's not the most glamorous shot of me. It's first thing in the morning, but that's okay. I wanted to come on and kind of talk just a little bit about being on your own and having a home and having children and trying to, I won't say prep, I don't consider myself a prepper, but to stock up and make sure that you're, that you have enough for your family and that you can take care of your family. And doing it on your own, it's really hard. I follow a lot of different people on YouTube, and one of them had a live maybe a month or so ago, and it was about doing it on your own. And I'm like, oh, I so needed this, because sometimes it is just exhausting. I mean, look at my eyes. I chose to sleep in today. I woke up at 7. I got up out of bed at 7. And that's sleeping in for me, because normally I'm up before 6 so that I could be out and watering the plants and checking on the chickens. The kids do most of that work, but I do come out and check on them first thing in the morning. And then there's all of the gardening and the digging. When you're doing it from scratch, I got to dig out all the beds and plant everything and just check on everything and make sure everything is not eaten, that the birds haven't gotten to the seeds, that things are growing, and the weeding. And doing all of that is, you know, it's time consuming and it's exhausting. It's not easy. And then on top of that, trying to keep up with the children and their homework and getting them to and from school and their activities, making sure we're staying fit and healthy. So yes, I'm out here gardening and doing that stuff every day, but I still go to the gym. I still try to get my steps in, try to maintain a healthy weight and eat healthy. All of that is so very important to just life in general, having a longevity. But then especially in a situation where, let's say, the grid is down, and I have to walk to go and get water because it hasn't rained in a little while, all that kind of stuff. So it can be overwhelming, especially when I think about doing this long term, just me and the children. So I wanted to come on here and say that you are not alone. There are many of us out there. I'm sure I feel alone sometimes. What I'm starting to do is look for groups that have a similar goal in mind, of getting ready for the future, of taking care of each other and building some sort of a community. I think that will be important in the long run. So keep at it. Do a little bit at a time. So I'm not going to go too far, but I'm just going to kind of show what I've started with. You got to start somewhere, right? I'm going to turn this. So I have 6 chickens, and mostly I'm thinking these are egg layers. And the silkies are just for fun. But they do have some eggs, right? And over here, I've started a small potato patch. And then I've got about 2 acres of wooded property, which I believe I will keep wooded. I might put a little tiny home out there eventually. But those are my woods. I love woods. I love hiking. That's why I picked this property. And then over here I have some more potatoes and a crabapple tree. So that's my first attempt with growing a tree. I will get some more. I want to do citrus. And then over there I have my beginning vegetable garden. So I've got beans and peas. I had spinach and lettuce, garlic, and let's see, I've got garlic and cilantro and sage and peppers, that kind of thing. Just, kind of the beginner stuff. But I wanted to start somewhere. And so this year is my practice. I'm going to practice gardening, getting that out there, see what I can get for the winter. I haven't decided if I'm going to do winter gardening yet or not, or if I'm just going to take a break over the winter from that. But we'll see. There's certain staples I think that I would like to always have. And, lettuce and greens and things like that that I could do on the deck and bring inside every day. I think that would be beneficial. So, just start somewhere, do something, even if it's just on your balcony. I started off in an apartment, just stocking up on some canned goods and things like that, and learning how to cycle those out, go through them, eat the ones that are getting ready to be expired, and then stock back up again. So just little by little, I'm making it. And I'm working on water reclamation and solar power, which is like, woo, totally outside of my comfort zone, dealing with wires and all of that kind of stuff. But I've got a couple of panels. I am looking into what kind of generators that I need to get so that I can work simply on my own, without much fuss. So that's it. That's all I wanted to come on to say, is that you are not alone. You can do it, just one day at a time. Learn to take breaks. I mean, there's certain things that have to be done every day. Right now we're in a dry spell. The plants need to be watered every day. But that's simple. You just get out there and water them. The chickens need to be fed. The kids need to be fed. There are certain things that need to be done every day. But there are times when you can take a break, sleep in, take a moment to enjoy where you live. I'm going to get my coffee and sit out here on the deck because it's in the shade right now. It's 62 degrees and cool and beautiful. The front of my property, it feels like it's the middle of the desert. So I'm going to enjoy this while this lasts, because the rest of the week we're going to be at 100 degrees all week long, and I don't even know when our next rainfall is going to be. So enjoy your day, enjoy your land, whatever piece of land you have, and know that you can do it little by little. Just take your time. Make a list and do the priority stuff first. With solar power, what I'm doing is I'm getting it piecemeal. So I've got 2 panels and connecting pieces and a controller box, and just little by little, because I can't go out and spend $5,000 at once. We wouldn't be able to live. So I've got to get it little by little, and just conserve in any way that I can to live a sustainable life. So I'm going to turn around so you can see the bird, trees. Oh, you can still see the moon up there. Let me see if you can see it. There it is. Oh, there's a cardinal. Lots of wildlife out here. In those magnolia trees, there's like 1,000 bees, which is great, because then they all go straight to the garden and they pollinate my garden. Good morning. Hi. All right. Have a great day. I'm getting I call this their mini coop, and they're getting their big coop next week. So once I start putting that together, I'll have some videos of putting that up. It's going to be hilarious. I have no building skills whatsoever. But like I said, a little at a time, you can do it. Bye.